Hey there everyone, it's Val, and welcome back to Departed, the labors of Valentine and Gordon. And in today's end of the day tour, you might notice I'm wearing different armor. This is the alacrity armor that I talked about before. Yes, I'm going to take you to Iromine, but I'm not going to stay there very long. Basically, I don't think we're ready for it yet. We went there earlier today, and, well, let's just say that, well, I didn't die. I went through an alarming amount of food in order not to die. Because there's so much. So you might notice we have doors everywhere. That's so that we can hopefully not, die. Alright, whoops. I also have made a sojourner sash. Okay, see? Somebody's already shooting at me. I'm trying to show you a little bit of this without getting killed. Whoa, okay. They also like to toss you in the air, which is why you need the alacrity armor. And I don't think I can't even see him. And that's the problem I have down here, is dark stuff makes it very difficult for me to see with my eyesight, and I can't hit things far away because they're dark as well. They're dark against a dark background, and yeah, I highly recommend regeneration potions and, if you can, some form of flight. Oops, I just got tossed in the air again. Alright, so I'm sorry I can't show you more than that, but I will die if I try to show you more than that at the moment. But that's Iromine. Very dangerous. Not as dangerous as some of the other places we could be going, but yeah. So, about that flight. Oh dear. He always has a ton of guys down here running around in his Thaumcraft area. Gordon does. And that brings me to Gordon. Gordon has decided to become a werewolf. Here's one of his pack members. So, I am not too happy about his particular decision, but I mean, it is his decision, and as long as he doesn't bite me and, try to make me a werewolf. He was offering it rather pressingly, but I didn't want it. This is the wolf altar at which you apparently worship and do various tasks in order to become a more powerful werewolf. Come on, get out of here. This is for witchery. You put gold in here to smelt, and it smelts the gold, but you also can get some silver out of it. And apparently you need that to build the statue. And over here we have a Thaumcraft contraption that will let you repair your armor. And so you just put it in there like that, and as long as the purple swirly is going, that means that it is repairing, and then you can take it out when it stops repairing. Now, if it happens to run out of instrumentum, then it will also turn gray, but in that case it means it's run out of power in a sense. And I've been told that what I need to put in here is coal and flint in order to make what you need to repair things. So alacrity armor is it's a painful to get all the sapphire and whatnot you need to make a set. So Gordon has tasked me with making sure it stays repaired. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Alrighty. Oh, and by the way, this fire lamp came from the Nether. This fellow dropped it. I can't remember who it was, but the same individual also dropped infernal chestplate and an infernal helmet. Now, in order for it to grant fire and lava resistance, you have to have a full set. But that's something you can get from the Nether, from Advent of Ascension. Okay, is there anything else that we I have upgraded, or actually Gordon upgraded the obsidian chest for himself and a crystal chest for me. Oh, he actually gave me a bunch more. Alright, well, let's use these up then. With these essences, some of them you can't use until you get higher level. So if you are collecting them, I don't think you can collect them until you can use them, but somebody else might collect them before you can use them if you're sharing a game. And so in that case, just wait till keep trying it when you level up, and eventually you'll be able to use them. Now, as for what I've been up to, Gordon went and did some looking around in a jungle, so we have some new trees. We got walnut, we got chestnut, vanilla bean, cinnamon, woohoo, avocado, and I'm waiting for my pear sapling to grow. And I have 3 more that I want to plant, olive, peppercorn, and pecan, but I have to expand my area here a little bit more. I don't know if I want to put too many more fruits down, just ones maybe that give me an interesting food to eat. But I do definitely want the olive and the cinnamon, or not the cinnamon, the olive and the peppercorn. Yeah, that's the one I don't have. Right. So, as you can tell, I have expanded the area somewhat. We have made a few things today. We now have a jaded amaranthus, which is this one right here. And we can just push the button. And have them automatically broken using the Drum of the Wild. I did set up a mana gun, which I'll also demonstrate for you in case you would like to use one of those as well. But I guess Gordon thought this would be a better thing, and so he set this up. He added a redstone mana spreader, which basically fires mana from here over to there. And you just, like you saw me do, just push the button. However, let me just put these away. Alright. However, I find this a little more fun. Now, you do need to make sure you have a mana tablet on you in order to use that. Now, this is the Rod of the Sea, and I will... I don't really have a good spot to demonstrate it. That's not going to flood the landscape. Basically, you just click where you would like a water source block to go, and it uses mana as well, and it will place the water for you. So I use that to set up my hydrangea farm. You might notice that I have changed the way that they are configured. Instead of... I had them one away from the wall. I think I had them one away from the wall. No, I had them right against the wall. Anyway, because of some changes to Botania and the way that the hydrangeas work, I put them in this configuration to hopefully make sure that when updates come down the pike that they won't break, that they'll continue to function. I also added more of them. I had doubled them, but I have 4 left over now that I reconfigured them, so I have 32 in here now. No, 32. 28. 5 times 4. No, wait. How many do I have? Because I got 4, and I've got 5 columns. 4 columns? No, 4 columns. So, yeah, I have 32, and I made 36. So we have half of them sending mana here. I also made a catalyst so that we can make ourselves things like leather from zombie flesh. And as you can see, one of these is firing over there to fill that mana pool for the jaded amaranthus. We also made this, which is the terrestrial agglomeration plate. And you need to make that in order to make Terra Steel. And I don't have any Terra Steel to do right now, but basically it's pretty simple. You need a half a mana pool worth of mana in order to do it. One piece, for one piece. And you need to make a mana pearl, a mana diamond, and a piece of mana steel, which is iron ingot, and toss one of each of those on this plate. You have to make sure they stay exactly on this plate. And then you wait, you know, about 10-15 seconds, and it will make it. Now, you also want to use sparks, because if you just use a mana spreader, it will take way too long, and they can despawn off your agglomeration plate here. So you really want to make sparks in order to do that. It's so much faster. And of course, we needed the Terra Steel so we could make our Gaia or our Alfheim portal. I haven't actually lit it up yet because we're waiting for the mana to fill up here, which was the reason behind me expanding the pool so that we had more mana coming in. Okay, I think that covers everything that I've been working on in the Botania area. As I said earlier, I made a Sojourner's Sash. I made one for Gordon and I made one for myself. And we also have a blaze spawner now. We went and we found the Nether Fortress and came back with the blaze spawner. So now I can get blaze rods whenever I need them. And I also used... the first thing I made with the catalyst, actually, was I made a piece of nether wart by tossing in a blaze rod into the mana pool above the catalyst. So now we have nether wart. Unfortunately, the nether fortress that we were in, we didn't actually find any. So it's a good thing that I had another way to make it. So that does mean that we can make regeneration potions. We did get some gas tiers, so we can in fact make some regeneration potions before we go back to Iromine. I'm hoping we need to get to the point in Botania where we can fight the Gaia Guardian, so that we can actually make it's the Flugel Terra, I believe. We're also going to have to visit the end. Oh, we need crystallite stones. Oh dear. Okay, that's new. I do not know where those come from. Gordon probably does, so I'm going to have to talk to him. But obviously, we need the elementium. We need the Gaia spirits from... So we're probably going to have to... One Gaia spirit guy might do it. Okay. Alright. Anyway. So it's a little more complicated than I thought. But before we can fly, we need to find wherever these come from. And we're going to have to visit the end. Even... well, I guess long enough to kill the Ender Dragon, because we have to come back, so... Alright. Well, I guess maybe next time now that we have regeneration potions, maybe we'll try Iromine again. I'll have to talk to Gordon about it. Right, so if you... For people who really like combat and difficulty in fighting things, you'll enjoy this pack, because there certainly is a lot of that. For myself, I'm more of a builder and a crafter than a fighter. So things that I might find too hard to say, you know, I'm not ready for a certain thing. You might go there and say, hey, you know, I had no problem whatsoever, and yeah, I had the same stuff you had. Well, that's because you're more a fighter than I am, and congratulations on that. That's, I just wanted to say that because I know Gordon doesn't seem to have too much trouble there. Well, he does, you know, die a lot, but he always just goes right back at it. But that's his thing. So if that's your thing, then hey, you'd probably be in Iromine right now, you know, having a ball. Okay, guys, I think that's it for now. I think I've pretty much shown you everything that we've done today that's of any note. So I hope you enjoyed this tour, and I hope to see you in the stream sometime. You all take care now. Bye!